All right, everybody, welcome back to Easy Fish Tanks. As promised, I have a follow-up video about the story about how I got these beautiful convict cichlids and this Jack Dempsey here. It's actually a pretty sad story. How I got these guys was I got a phone call from somebody I know who had a tank full of these convict cichlids and the Jack Dempsey. His tank was crashing because he had too many. You know, they breed out of control. That's just something that's going to happen with convict cichlids. If you don't have them in a tank like this where people are going to nip off the babies. They were breeding out of control, and he also had a bunch of dogs, so he figured the best bet was to fill up a kiddie pool full of water. You know the little kiddie pools I'm talking about, I'll put a picture up. But to fill up a kiddie pool with water, and he just threw the convict cichlids in that kiddie pool in his backyard, along with the Jack Dempsey. He allowed his 4 dogs to attack them and eat them as they see please. So I was at work, and he called me and told me he was doing this. I don't know why he thought I would approve of this type of thing, but he called me and told me this, and I told him to stop what he's doing, and I'm gonna be right there. So I actually left my work a little bit early, and I headed over to his house. And when I got there, there were already a few dead ones floating around in there that were bitten up. And there were some strewn across his backyard. I jumped in, I said, that's enough, that's enough. I started to collect the cichlids out. I got a little Tupperware bowl, and I started throwing all the convict cichlids in there along with the Jack Dempsey. I didn't originally want convict cichlids in this tank. I've had convict cichlids before, and I just wanted to do something different, but I obviously couldn't sit there and watch these convicts just be abused. And I'm not one of those fish keepers where if you keep a fish in a slightly smaller tank, I call you a fish abuser. I'm not the kind of fish keeper that says you have to cycle your tank this way or you're a fish abuser. I don't throw that term around very lightly, but this was clearly fish abuse. So even though I had nowhere to put them and no real intention of keeping more convict cichlids, I knew I had to take them away from him. So I took, here, I'll give you guys a closer look. I took them and I acclimated them to this tank, and unfortunately a few didn't make it from the stress, but now I obviously have a little population of them going in there, and they're doing just fine. So that's a sad story. Unfortunately, there are people like that out there, but you know, I got them, I took them in, I knew it was the right thing to do, and now they're living a great life in this 125-gallon tank, and they're not going to be mistreated anymore. Let me give you guys a closer look at these beautiful fish, and that's also why that Jack Dempsey that I have is its fins are all ripped up. Its fins are all ripped up because the dog probably either bit it or clawed it and ripped those fins, and they haven't grown back. But let's give you guys a closer look. All right, so here's some views of these cichlids up close. Now, forgive me as I'm new with these cameras, so I'm trying to figure out the ISO and how to make everything look real pretty. But you can see this female, she's a bigger female. She's one I've had for a while. She's really pretty. She's got a lot of nice colors on her. And yeah, these are the fish that I rescued. These bigger ones are the ones that we rescued from that situation. Let me see if I can adjust the ISO a little more. Let's see how we can make this look. Kind of washes it out a little bit. That looks pretty good. Yeah, these are the fish that we rescued. Okay, you can see there's a little convict in the back there. The little female. She looks stunning too. Like I said, I didn't originally plan on keeping these guys. You gotta do the right thing when the time comes for it. Got a little peekaboo of our striped Raphael hiding back in there. And then here's that Jack Dempsey. So this is the one that was, you can see its fins. It was just chewed up. I believe that was the nails from the dogs that damaged those fins like that. Oh, that convict said, get out of my way, bro. You know, it's doing well. There is gonna be a little bit of aggression in these tanks, you know, but they're fine. That's not why his fins are ripped up. But, you know, he's curious, he's hungry. So unfortunately, I think his fins are always gonna be like that. But at least he's not gonna have to deal with that anymore. Oh, now the green terror's coming in too, saying, hey, get out of the way. Just trying to give you guys a view of that ripped fins. But yeah, so that's the backstory on how I got these guys. That's how I got this Jack Dempsey. And that's how we got more convicts over here. And that's how I got the convict cichlids. Remember, if you're ever in a situation where your convicts are overbreeding, you know, don't do that. Don't go that route. See if we can get another view of this female. God, she's so beautiful. She's just moving around, doing her thing. Yeah, the convicts can hold it down in a tank like this. I've had them with big fish just like they are now, and it is no problem. It is no problem for these guys. All right, well, that's gonna be the end of that video. I told you guys I'd give you an update, or I'd fill you in on exactly how I came across these guys. So there you go, there you have it. Well, thank you for tuning in. I promise next time I'll have a little bit more of an uplifting story or experience or tutorial to share with you guys. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen on this channel so far, please go down there and leave me a like and subscribe. And maybe leave me a comment too on what you want to see me cover. What kind of topics you want to see me cover, what kind of fish you want to see. I have other fish. I haven't shown you guys them all yet. So yeah, well, if you like and subscribe, you'll help me grow my channel. And then, you know, if the time ever comes, maybe I can help out some other fish again too. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day.